system in Tamil Nadu. What gives him the right
so the argument, Sumanth C Raman, is that in that case, at least there was action. So let's not talk about that. Here, there's no action at all. Is this a tit for tat sort of a case?
Sorry, it was not suo moto action. The action came after the intervention of the court, and it took a good 1 week for the action. And after the FIR has been registered, also nothing has been done.
Mr. Raman, a good 1 week, one week is better than 5 years. A good one week is 10 times of better than 5 years.
One second. No. The court gave a direction. If the court had not given a direction, it's very doubtful whether the FIR would have been registered. Importantly, was for a POSCO case. Very often the accused is arrested. Why has Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan not been arrested so far? Is a question. But let's leave that for the moment. Let's come back to the Chinmayi matter. Now, nothing prevents the NCW. Who heads the NCW, by the way? Is it headed by a person from the Congress party or from any of the opposition parties? What prevents the NCW from asking the police to register an FIR? What prevents any of the victims to approach the court and say that we have made a complaint, the police are refusing to register an FIR, please order an FIR to be...
Look, as you have seen, the wrestlers have been given the opportunity. They could protest in Jantar Mantar. They also were given an opportunity to do a press meet. They were
bundled. They were dragged. Madam, you have not seen. I think you have not seen the TV.
No, what are you saying then?
And they were lifted and physically manhandled and pushed out of the arena and taken in, detained.
Sorry. Look, it is obstruction.
What were they obstructing? Was there any violence? Was there any?
When they were wanting to barge and, prevent certain duties of the people there, then obviously that is not called for. They have registered their protest. It is taken into cognizance. Then why should they go and protest in such a way that they have to be manually...
Because no action has been taken. Because no action, and you formed a committee to institute...
You want immediate action, Mr. Raman.
If a POSCO case is registered against some unknown individual, will you form a committee to investigate the case? I'm just asking a question. If a POSCO case is registered against some non-influential person, will you form a committee to investigate? What kind of logic is this?
Aren't you noticing that the cases have been filed, due process is being followed?
Madam, the case was not filed by suo moto. It was filed after the court said to file it. You didn't do it on your own. I don't think you're understanding the problem.
No, look.
7 days. They had to move the court. The court had to say file it.
They were too quick to move the court. They had the legal support. They had a whole ecosystem supporting them. We are not saying that...
What is the ecosystem?
But that doesn't mean that one has to wait for 5 years, Karuna Gopal. That doesn't mean that the fight will have to go on. Like Chinmayi also says that I am ready to do this for another 20 years because I know this is going to drag on. It's one hearing after another, and that's what it boils down to. But Sumanth C Raman, I also want to ask you, as far as the optics go, shouldn't the DMK then distance themselves while they are on one hand talking about the wrestlers' protest, but on the other hand, the Chief Minister is seen every other day with someone like Vairamuthu? As far as the optics are concerned, don't you think that's where the double standards or the hypocrisy allegation comes from?
Absolutely.
Look, on this issue, I agree with you. Is every bit as hypocritical as any other political party, and I don't see
We'll try and reconnect that link with Sumanth C Raman, but like I was asking him, as far as the optics go, it is hypocritical, is what the BJP says. But coming back to the hypocrisy of the BJP as well, is the same allegation, Karuna Gopal, that you face for standing with someone like Brij Bhushan Sharan. That's the allegation the opposition has been making against you and against your party while they've been backing these wrestlers.
Look, what is the result? Today we see what is going on. We haven't delayed it. The due procedure is being followed. FIR has been filed. He's been booked under many cases. What else is required? Let the process happen.
Sure.